Hello, my name is Aminat Bello. Today, I'm gonna be talking about how I did my service learning project. First of all, I did a community assessment and investigation by giving it as an assignment to my learner to ask their parents what are the issues giving them problem, or what the issue they are battling with in the community that they want us to address. And majority of the parents point out the issue of littering the community and how their community was very dirty. After that, we all agreed on the issue. Then I taught my learner I taught them why people littered. I give them the reason why people littered, and the four reasons why people litters. I think carelessness or laziness to go and trash is number one. Is number one thing why people littered, and number two, I think lack of access to recycle bin is another one. Also, some people use the opportunity of the area being dirty. When they see that the place is already dirty, they use it as an opportunity to dump dirty as well. And also, lenient law enforcement is another one, because if they take any they are take if there is law against that, an active one rather, I think people will stop littering. Also, I explained the danger of littering, which includes the cause of air pollution, water pollution, or even the impact it has on animal, and spreading disease all over, both disease that can kill wildlife and human. Then planning. Both I and the learner planned and discussed strategies in which we agreed on that we are going to be the speaker, and we are going to invite their parents to the school compound to speak about the negative impact of littering environment. Then there are some topics that I'm going to treat. Then learner also have their topics they are going to treat on that program. And also we have three companies who partners with us on the program as well, and they promise to give us recycle bins, different type. The three company, and we are going to share it to the community and in the school compound, as well as those people will come and fetch the recycle, not that they are going to take it there. Also, on the D-Day of the program, I'm the first speaker of the day. After addressing and greeting them, then I educate them firstly on what can be recycled and what cannot be recycled. Which recycled material include papers, glasses, electronic materials. Under papers, I gave them an example of paper like white paper they use in the office, old invoice, gifts, wrap envelope, flyers, pamphlets, magazine, newspaper, and so on. Also, we can also trash glass, which includes wine bottle, food jars, light bulb, and also we can trash melters like aluminium, cool drink, food tins, lids of glass container, aluminium foils, and so on and so forth. So after the explanation and of recyclable materials, I also mentioned some non-recyclable materials, which include soil paper plates, paper cups, carbon paper, laminated carbon, sweet and cheap wraps, cigarette ends, and so on. Before I finish on that, then we went to all the classes in the school, then brought their bin out. Then I separate all the recyclable materials in there, either glasses, melter, papers, to different bin on that day. So I showed them how to differentiate the bin and so on. Also, I talk about negative impact waste have on the health environment. I discuss the negative impact, which includes the improper way of disposing waste, which can cause climate change, like when we use waste food to feed land, and it decompose and relieve methane gas, which contributes to greenhouse. And also they can cause air pollution, as I said earlier, water pollution, and it can be hazardous to human health. And there are many diseases it can cause, which include asthma, cancer, cardiovascular diseases, and so on. Also, I talk about ways we can help the environment. There are many ways we can help the environment, which include we need to provide enough bin in every area of our community, like in the plaza, on the streets, on the bus stops. Every bus stop we need to place a bin there. Also, parking lot, there should be bins there, recycle bins, and even dirty bin, so that people won't be throwing dirty inside the recycle bin as well. Then I also told them that even at home they should put their recycling bin beside their trash bin, so as to be easy for them. In the school, we need to place our recycle bin, the trash bin, in a place where it is accessible for learners, for every staffs in the school as well. And Lana also came out to talk about the 3 R's. Team A explained the first R, which is reduce. That is, reduce to cut down on what is produced and what we consume. While Team B explained reuse. At least to find ways of repurposing items which otherwise are designed to be discarded. And the last team, which is Team T, talked about the recycle, the third R. That is, we need to submit items to be broken down into base materials and converted into products. Guys, it's for all those recyclable materials. When we drop them, the company take them, they can use them to produce another product as well. Then the then I round it up by giving the parents, the learner, and every staff in the program the benefits of recycling. And the benefits, which include recycling saves resources as used materials are converted into products, and it reduces consuming the natural resources. Also, it helps conserving our raw materials. When we are using the already produced one, we are the raw material will be conserved for us in case of another time, and habitats as well are protected for the future. We can still use them in future instead of using them, like wasting them. Also, the recycling save energy because there are less energy when used in production, when they use the already made material instead of the raw materials. The already produced materials they make use of less energy in producing another one instead of using raw material. And also, recycling help protect our environment, uh, as it reduces the need for extracting, refining, and processing of raw material that can cause air, air pollution and water pollution. And lastly, recycle is also a way to create job. There are people working in that particular country, and there are some people who put those recycle together and went to go and sell it to some other companies. So it's a way of creating job. And also it protects wildlife and freeing up space where there is overfull of landfill and waste disposal site. That is, so by recycling, we it will make the landfill site to be moderate instead of overfull, and so on. And before we end the program, I and my learner explain that there is a reason for there's a reason reduce come before reuse and recycle. This is because reduce is important and mostly effective way of saving the health. We are definitely not saying you should stop recycling, as we have said earlier, but make sure you do something about the things you use. Reduce, reuse where you can, and keep recycling. Thank you. At the end of the program, we share the recycle bin as we've promised to those who participate. Then we took the rest to the community, placed it everywhere in our school, both inside and outside, for them. And also we created a club, recycle club, where sometimes I will be giving them, like in a week, the amount of recycle, like I set a goal for them, understand, and so on. So we make sure we shared the recycle bins to every place in the community, and those that doesn't even come to the program, we make sure we share the recycle bin for them as well. So from there, the community has been so clean and healthy.